Hi, my name is Rebecca Adam. I teach math at 6th grade Bonham Middle School, and today I'm going to be talking about multiplying decimals.
And I'm Amanda Bond. I teach 6th grade math at Bonham Middle School, and I'm going to show you how to divide decimals.
Multiplying decimals is super easy. There are 3 rules you have to remember. The very first thing you have to do is line up and multiply as normal. So we have 4 and 67 hundredths times 3 and 2 tenths. When we multiply as normal, we end up getting 1, 4, 9, 4, 4. That brings us to the second rule. You have to count the place values after the decimals in the problem. So if we move the decimal to the end of each row, we have 1, 2 places, and here we have 1, which makes a total of 3 in the problem. The third rule is to place the decimal in the solution. So if I total up 3 in the problem, I have to have 3 in the solution. So 1, 2, 3 makes the answer 14 and 944 thousandths.
When we're doing decimal division, much like multiplication, it's just like using whole numbers, except you have to remember a couple of rules regarding decimals. To start with, we use a house as a representation of decimal division because we also often refer to as the dividend and divisor with the memory trick of top in, bottom out, as in the top number goes inside the house, the bottom number goes outside the house. So on the first rule or method, if a decimal is in the house only, you raise it to the roof. So we find our decimal. We notice there's an understood decimal here, but by decimal on the outside, we mean a fraction of a number. So we have 4 whole 6.4. So we raise it to the roof, or sometimes I'll say pop it to the top. So either way, you move the decimal straight up. And when you see that 4 goes into 6 one time and divide as normal, you keep the decimal there. When we have decimals on the inside and outside the house, we're going to follow the second method. If a decimal is at the door, move it to the door. And the second part is slide inside the house. If I move it to the door, we find the decimal on the outside and move it over how many places we need to get the decimal directly at the door. In this particular example, for 1.2, we only need to move it 1 place over. Whatever we do on the outside, we also have to do on the inside. So for 3.6, we move the decimal 1 place over. Once we're there, now we have only a decimal in the house only, so we raise it to the roof, put our decimal, and divide as normal. Using these simple steps, you can divide decimals.